Do not start a faceless YouTube channel until you watch this video in full. I'm going to show you all the steps I took, the stats after I did all of this stuff, and everything you need to know about starting a faceless YouTube channel, or at least everything I did, so you can see the results and what you can actually expect going down this path. Welcome to the Powerhouse Affiliate Channel. My name is Joey Babineau. I've been doing digital marketing since 2002, and I thought this would be a great, fun video to do because I want to show you the real truth about creating faceless YouTube channels and the tools I use, the stats, how many video views I got, and why I'm going to completely change the game in how this is going to be completed, this project. And I want to show you the tools I'm going to use to make it better, and so that you can maybe perhaps offer your comments below and learn something on what not to do when you're setting up a faceless YouTube channel. So what is a faceless YouTube channel? Let's go in here and have a look at a couple of examples here in my computer. So let me just bring this up. So a faceless YouTube channel is essentially a channel where you're creating a bunch of content that does not involve you being in front of the camera like I'm doing today here. Like I'm creating videos and I'm part of the video, and I am what I would consider maybe a faced YouTube channel. I don't know how you would say that, but a faceless YouTube channel is basically something like this. And you can see this one is a gigantic channel, 15 million subscribers with only 236 videos. Now, another one here in the finance niche is How Money Works. 1.4 million subscribers with 261 videos. Now, how do they do that? What are they doing? And how can we do this faster and better and perhaps even automated? Well, let's go and see how this all started. So back in Powerhouse Affiliate, which is our online community portal for media buyers and online and marketing professionals and affiliate marketers, I started a case study follow along, and I said I was going to create a hybrid faceless YouTube channel in the finance niche for 2025. And I was going to start making this as part of my daily or weekly calendar, and I was going to focus a lot of time and effort. And what I came to realize is that it was taking a lot of time, okay? And I'm going to show you why and what I would do differently. And I'm going to show you the results. But basically, what I had committed to was coming up with the content plan using AI, reading scripts myself using an MP3 recorder. I'm going to show you all the things I did, and uploading those videos and monetizing the description with affiliate links and linking to a branded website. Okay. All of that being part of my plan, because I know that by doing the Powerhouse affiliate channel that you're watching right now, all of it works exceptionally well. I make thousands of dollars every single month from the channel you're watching right now with my face on it. Okay. And I do that through monetizing my descriptions and getting paid by YouTube, which is actually peanuts. So if you're going into this thinking you're going to make a ton of money with YouTube monetization, you're doing it all wrong. You need to remember that you need to pick a niche and a topic where people are going to click on links, and those links are going to be affiliate links that send people to products where you get paid a commission when people purchase or join certain programs. So for example, on my channel that you're watching right now, I might talk about Adplexity, which is an online spy tool for affiliate marketers. I'm an affiliate for them. They would pay me recurring monthly commissions every single month, and I would earn money from that. If you were to promote Powerhouse Affiliate through our affiliate program, you would also earn recurring commissions. So if you talked about online marketing and you promoted Powerhouse affiliate program, you could earn recurring monthly commissions, and you're going to earn a lot more money doing that than you are through YouTube monetization. Okay, so just keep that in mind when you're thinking about how you're going to monetize your project. Okay, so the first thing I did was I decided that I would be the voice of my videos, which I thought was a great idea because now I can use human intonation and it's not AI generated, and maybe that'll give me a boost in the rankings. Now, I still think that if I'm going to go down this path and continue this project, I may consider doing that, but here's the problem. If you want to mass produce videos, like I'm talking like even a mass produce would be like 3 to 5 videos a week. It would take a lot of time to read the script. So what I did was I used ChatGPT to scour the internet for the top related finance topics that people find extremely interesting that could potentially go viral. And when it did that, it came up with, say, 100 different titles that I could potentially use for my channel. Let me show you some of the titles. What I did was I took all of the titles and I put them into a Google Sheet. And as you can see here, some of these titles were Trump's Tariff Bombshell, How Your Wallet Could Take a $3,000 Hit in 2025, 7 Hacks to Save $1,000 This Month. These are the titles that ChatGPT came up with, but also cross-referenced some of the most viral videos on channels like this, which was the How Money Works YouTube channel. So that was a lot of manual effort where I had to go and find top videos and giving them to ChatGPT. And I believe I have a better way to do this, which I'm going to explain here in a minute. But basically, that is what it came up with. So I had about, let's say, 195 titles that I was going to continue doing. But you can see here, I stopped right around 17. I'm going to tell you why. So the next thing I did was, once I had the titles, I created scripts for each of these using ChatGPT. So every time I wanted to make a video, I had to use ChatGPT to come up with a script. And I was also cross-referencing it with Perplexity AI. So those two tools, ChatGPT and Perplexity, to come up with the script. Now again, I was doing this manually. Even though I'm using AI, it's still not a speedy process. The next thing I had to do was read the scripts through a recorder. So I'm using this microphone that you see right here, and I'm using a tool called Audacity, which is a free audio editing and recording app. So I could sit here and read the actual script, and it would be about an 8-minute script for every single video. So you can see, again, 8 minutes of recording, but you would make mistakes, you would kind of flub up some words, and eventually, instead of an 8-minute script, it became a 15 or 20-minute process just to record the video itself, even when you're reading a script. So then you had to go in and edit the Audacity video. Now, once I had the video edited, the voiceover edited, then I would send it to someone on Upwork. And as you can see here, here's some of the projects I'm working on right now. But I had some active contracts, and one of them, there's 3 active contracts here for a Faceless YouTube channel video editor. So basically, I would give them the script, they would make the video and send it back to me edited. Now, this process was about $50 per video. So for an 8 to 10 minute video, I was paying about $50 per video. So now if you factor that in and you think about your investment over time, then perhaps it's worth it, because if you're doing 200 videos at $50 each, what is that? 10 grand. So think about it as a $10,000 investment. But is there a way that we could perhaps do this automated so we don't have to pay people to create the videos? Now, the videos are pretty good. I'm going to show you here in a second. But that there was also time consuming, because I have to do the back and forth with these people. So I have to reach out. Well, first of all, I have to create the job posting and post the job. Then I have to review all the applicants. And the reason why I have 3 here is because I figured I would test 3 different people to see which one does the best job. Now, it came down to that one guy was doing really good, but the other guy didn't, or whatever. Regardless, that's a lot of time and effort and energy to get started. Next, I had to also ask them to include the description of the video, the thumbnail for the video. So those are 2 major things that you need to have in every single video. A very highly engaging thumbnail and a very highly engaging description that links to your website and to affiliate products. So again, not super automated, but and not free. So it was becoming a little challenging, I have to admit. So I got 17 videos in, and you can see here, the green ones are the ones that were posted. So I was trying to keep track of what was published and what was not, what I'm waiting on. So you can see it becomes a big project, because not only do you have to publish the video? But then I'm waiting for a short video, got to publish the short version of that. Did I distribute it to social media properly? No, some of these have not even been distributed. So all of this, doing it manually, becomes very tedious. And let me show you the results. Okay, so let's go to the channel now, and I'm going to show you precisely what it is. So the channel is Money Watch Daily, and the website idea is to have a website about money, finance, and have a bunch of different topics so that people come and they get the content and they perhaps become a lead for a mortgage, or they become a lead for debt relief, they become a lead for whatever. And I use CPA affiliate offers because my main living is from CPA marketing. I've been doing it for years. I've made millions of dollars doing it. And that is precisely what my goal here is, to get traffic for free, basically. As you can see, it's not free. It's a lot of effort and time and work. But basically, here's the results so far. And I'm going to tell you what I'm doing wrong and what I'm going to do differently. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 17 videos like we had in the original document. And you can see the first one was published in January we started. So it was a start of the year kind of project. And we quit 3 months in, which is obviously not how you do a faceless YouTube channel. Obviously it takes time. I knew that going in. I've actually proven that in other projects I've done on YouTube. Check out the Day Job Hacks YouTube channel, in fact, if you want to see that I've done this before, and check out the Powerhouse affiliate channel that you're on now. You can see that I know it takes time to build content, but I knew I was doing this structurally wrong, okay? So here's a couple things that I tried differently. But first, let me ask you to please like this video if you do like this type of content. Share it, or also perhaps post a comment. Tell me what you would do differently. It really helps the channel, and I appreciate it. Now, what I decided to try and save time was I would use a tool like 11 Labs. So 11 Labs is an automated voice over, okay? So basically, you can train it for your own voice. And then if you decide later you want to go ahead and turn your channel into even you talking, then you can eventually just come on the screen and everyone will know your voice, kind of deal, right? Now, of course, the voice isn't exact, but it's actually really good. And so I did try that, and it did save me some time. So that was one way I can save time. And this is just one of the things I'm going to do. I'm going to show you another thing. But also, sorry, I didn't give you enough about the stats here first. Let's go back into the stats first. And then we're going to talk about a couple other tools that is going to really speed this up. You can see here, the most I got on the long form videos was 65 views right here for Trump's tariff bombshell, okay? And all the other ones were crap. Now, obviously, it takes time and energy to create content so that you snowball, right? Now, one thing I did do differently, let's look at shorts. Now, on the shorts, you can see every video, well, not every, but many of them got over 500 views. And these shorts were simply cuts from the original long form video. Now, in order to get traffic from shorts, you have to relate these shorts to your long form video. So what I see here is actually potentially really good results, even though we see poor numbers. But now that I think about it differently, after seeing what I actually got for the 17 videos and the 17 related shorts, or whatever it is, 3, 6, 9, 12 videos. Sorry, we have 12 published with 12 shorts. We had several views here on the short videos. Now this one here, particularly the 1,700 views, I did something different. You can see it even had comments. And the one thing I did different on this video that I believe is going to help me move forward is I decided to focus on news-related content rather than just your typical financial stuff. I was doing stuff that was super trendy for the day. And if there's a fast way that we can do this, which I believe there is, stay tuned, that we can get that content out either on the same day or within 1 to 2 days of a major event happening, we can start boosting our views here. Mind you, that that view rate is going to drop after about a week. So it's not like how I would go long term, but in order to boost your long form content, which is where you're going to make your money, let's just remember, you're making your money from these videos, these long form videos. You need to get traffic back to these, and we can use shorts to help with that by using news related content or trending topics, viral stuff that's happening in your niche, and relating these videos to the long form videos. Okay. That is the strategy. Now, how are we going to do it automated? Okay. So first of all, I believe that the tool we need to use here in order to boost this up, because let's look at the analytics again. 18 views in the last 28 days. So you can see it is continuing on, even though I haven't touched it in 3 months. It is still getting views and it's still getting traffic. And I've only done 12 videos. And we have 12 subscribers. Wow, big number of subscribers here. Now, we can increase the subscribers by paying for them, but I don't think that's needed. I think it's better to use it as an organic tool. And also, I'm not monetized yet, obviously, so we're not earning any monetization. The tool we need is N8N, the powerful workflow automation software and tool. Okay, now, if you want, you can use my link down below. It is N8N, and I am an affiliate, but this is the tool going forward. And the reason is because it creates these workflows so that I can sit here and not really have to do anything other than make sure the whole workflow is operating the way it's supposed to. And better yet, I'm not going to try and tell you I'm an expert in N8N by any stretch, but what you can do is you can make this automation so that it not only goes to ChatGPT, first of all, it would scour all of the news outlets, find out what the most hottest topics are. You could scour all the YouTube channels related and see which videos are going viral. Then you can tell ChatGPT to create a script based on these topics. Then you can send that from this program to 11 Labs to create the voiceover. Then you can take that voiceover and attach it to video, and you can use other AI tools to create the video rather than hiring somebody on Upwork. And then you can pull that video back. You can have it published as a draft to YouTube. You can be the final reviewer, and all you do is sit there and review the videos before they go on. You can even have this tool create the descriptions. You can have links to your affiliate products, all of that automated, and you can automate as much of this process as you want with N8N as your workflow automation software. And believe me, you can do this for free if you know how to use N8N on your own server, or you can use their cloud service. Now, before you go, hold on. If you go to YouTube and you actually look up N8N, N8N, YouTube Faceless automation, okay? You're going to find some real experts that talk about this. And this isn't something I'm claiming to be an expert on, but this is definitely something I am going to be looking into to build out the rest of this project, because I truly believe if you can find the right content and you can actually develop some types of automation using AI, you can create really good, effective content while at the same time not only producing it on YouTube, but using N8N to also distribute that content to your other channels like LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook pages, everything. It's just one video that's kind of repurposed all throughout using a tool like N8N. Now tell me, is this something you think is possible? Have you tried it before? What would you do differently? I would love to hear your comments on how to properly build out a faceless YouTube channel that gets results. Because as you can see, even with 12 videos, we're starting to see some promise here. And that isn't even scratching the surface. It was just that my structure was wrong. I didn't build out the process properly. if I really want to get these types of views and get them into the tens of thousands, I think I just need to change the formula a bit here. So I would love to hear your comments. Thank you for watching. If you have any other comments, please post them below, and we'll see you next week.